Because remember, shotguns are more effective when they don't have armor. So it makes it easier for it to damage aminals. So that'll be good. I got another lockbox. Maybe it's something useful to me. Incendiary triple shotgun. That's pretty fucking cool. Well, that would be stupid to jump. Okay, so I gotta find my way over there. It seems to be on a ridge. So I just need to find a way between these two ridges and then we'll be okay. Can I get up this wall? I don't think I'll be able to, but I'm gonna try. The topographical map isn't incredibly helpful, but it's partially helpful. Yeah, that's not meant to be something that you can get up on.
Who can hear this? Yes, you. I am trapped inside the research lab at the former site of the Eden's Bounty Agri-Center. You must help me. You must! My subordinates have become homicidally irritable, though remain unaccountable for their actions. Find me in the renovated grain silo. Help me formulate a cure.
Okay.
Hello? Calling out to any random, non-kill crazed passerby who can hear this? Yes, you. I am trapped inside the research lab at the former site of the Eden's Bounty Agri-Center. You must help me. You must! My subordinates have become homicidally irritable, though remain unaccountable for their actions. Find me in the renovated grain silo. Help me formulate a cure.
Renovated grain silo.
Calling out to any random, non-kill crazed passerby who can hear this? Yes, you. I am trapped inside the research lab at the former site of the Eden's Bounty Agri-Center. You must help me. You must! My subordinates have become homicidally irritable.
How did I not find this?
Find me in the renovated grain silo.
You must be
Help
affected
me
as well.
formulate a cure.
Could it be? You seem an honest-to-goodness rational human being, unhindered by bloodlust, unshackled from their basal ganglia. Well then, by the Loeffler Risk Intercession Act, under Outbreak Provision 5A, I hereby press you into service to aid me in our present crisis.
Okay.
Elman Ormsby, Product Envisioner, Department of Proprietary Methodology and Audacious Advances, am your interim supervisor.
You don't seem in much of a position to be making demands.
Because I've squirreled myself away inside our test chamber for safekeeping? Well, I assure you my position as lead visionary of this innovative lab persists regardless.
Look, discount Mark
Back to the
Hamill.
exciting news about this incredible new opportunity. You working for me, as an aide-de-camp of sorts, on a brief yet no doubt exhilarating assignment.
I need to know specifics before I agree to anything.
Our lab had been researching the red spores that grow nearby to see if they might contribute to future Auntie's Choice products. As per usual, we threw precaution to the wind. A local spore sample interacted with a wonderfully preservative-rich diet of Auntie's Choice personnel, inadvertently leading to a chance reaction causing profound irritability. To a somewhat homicidal degree, it would seem to appear. By that measure, our work here could be considered a moderate success.
How we go about formulating a cure?
Well, it should all be rather straightforward, yes? I suspect we'd use a top-down indirect coronium synthesis method, don't you think?
Doubtlessly.
Oh dear. It's occurred to me this might benefit to some extent from medical training. Are you perhaps someone well-versed with pharmacological matters?
I lack much of a medical background.
Apologies. I do tend to assume everyone has a doctorate. No matter, if you are capable of following simple instructions, I'm sure I can guide you through it. Tremendous. Well then, before we roll up our sleeves and determine what's needed, any questions?
What do I need to do?
We'll need two things. Fresh samples of the red spores and the findings from the expedition that originally uncovered them. After that, an antidote should be possible in relatively short order, with your skilled assistance, of course.
I kind of just backed into this quest, which is kind of funny. The lab that shouted incoherently and often. Hey, so I did the thing.
My most favorite, least homicidal subordinate. How's all our fieldwork progressing?
I seem to have the data cartridge and fresh spore samples.
Absolutely gorgeous.
I don't remember grabbing the cartridge.
Look at you. And to think I just forcibly coerced the first gormless dunderhead who walked by and found you. Lucky me. Now, first things first. Place the data cartridge in the drawer for me, right here, in the slot below my intercom. Haha. Allow me to give this a cursory eyeball and... perfect. I'm sure we have the correct neutralizing agent here in the lab. I'll nose out the exact compound within our chemical reserves in 2 shakes of a rat's tail.
Guess you're not overly surprised about the effects of this chemical agent.
Well, it's a textbook example of the medulla oblongata wagging the cerebellum. Although, frankly, there's a plethora of ways to stimulate the reptile brain into such a flurry. None of the previous methods were anywhere close to being this commercially viable. But where there's a will, there's a way to make a profit. Honestly, this whole process is 1 part scientific testing, 2 parts improvisation, and a dash of pure, undiluted panache. Exactly what we do best. Well, it's only a matter of time.
How's it coming?
Normally, I'd say perfection can't be hurried, but... there. I have determined the ideal counteragent. Here you are. Place it and the spore samples into that synthesizer. Enable the device, and it will begin a working antidote momentarily. Return with it directly as soon as it does, if you please.
Okay. Huh. But I don't know the medical stuff, so... Give.
I cannot wait to put this entire sordid affair behind us. Though in the end, this should turn out to be quite a lucrative day. I saw you working the chemical synthesizer. I presume you were successful in creating an antidote?
Yeah, but I'm afraid it's gonna cost you more.
Nice try. But you don't possess nearly the negotiating power you might suspect. Not when I can simply bide my time and wait for another gormless dunderhead to stumble by. Why, let that thick-headed boob amble off with your reward.
But I could just shoot
Not
that
budging?
guy.
Oh, all right. I suppose I'd be willing to throw in a little extra as a merit bonus for your superlative performance.
Great.
Wonderful, wonderful. Knew you seemed a bankably reliable sort. All right.
This guy really
I am
is Discount
activating
Mark
the
Hamill,
infiltration
whoever's voicing
system.
him.
There. Should only take a few moments for the antidote to circulate. Everyone still alive should be right as rain shortly.
Yeah, everyone that's alive,
You'll find your
for sure,
remuneration in
yeah,
the
uh-huh.
chest behind me. My supervisor will hear of your actions. Oh, and before I forget, I, Ahmed Ormsby, under the power granted me by the Loeffler Risk Intercession Act, hereby free you from impressed service to Auntie's Choice. Be seeing you.
Sure, be seeing ya.
Can't say I'll shed a tear over that one.
Thank you.
Hey, we gotta talk about all the killing you've done. Specifically of my old co-workers. I understand that things might come up, give you no choice. But for all they've done, these folk are still mine. If we can avoid bloodshed, we should.
I understand and I'm sorry. I'll try to avoid
Yeah.
bloodshed in the
All
future.
right. Just don't put me in this spot again, Commander. I like what we got going. Be a right shame to end up on one another's blacklist.
Yeah, that would suck. It would suck to kill you.
Pretty convenient that he only managed to save himself from the spores. Still, we ought to fix this before it spirals more out of control.
We're gonna try it from the bridge this time and see if we can get better. No. Yeah, I can't disarm. Oh. Fucking stupid. Almost there. Didn't see it because the freaking flower. Man, they're everywhere. Dear God. I don't know what's there. There's a little, and maybe it's just a hole in the ground that's releasing the gas. Yeah, this is the way. Am I gonna have to deal with invisible guys again?
Show yourself. Return to the void.
Death to those who would keep the masses in darkness.
All charged up.
Glorious dawn. The protector of honor. She must be vanquished.
Uh-oh. Commander's almost dead.
Where the heck did you come from?
We make the rest of them see the error of their ways. Violently.
Dude, I love that they all have the old... Every one of the guns that I've basically kept has the old style, like, cowboy gun reloads, and it's awesome. Sorry to kill steal on you.
Believe this. According to that data pad, there was an official kill order out on me.
Guess so.
Poor fools probably thought they were just fulfilling their duty.
Official order or not, they should have known better.
Damn straight they should have.
Can the message have been faked?
If only it were that simple. It should be impossible for someone to infiltrate our communication systems, especially when it comes to a high-level communique. Unless they somehow have our codes. This could only mean that one of our members has been compromised.
What are you gonna do now?
I have no idea. If I go anywhere near one of our encampments, I'll be forced to kill members who believe they're following orders.
Yeah.
Of course, any member of the Dawn who turns on me without thinking is asking for death, but this could still make solving this even more difficult. Don't worry. I'll stay on as part of your crew until I get this all figured. It's given me an impressive amount of opportunities for killing, and all the killing helps me think.
Okay. She's not like other girls. She wears an ankh. They're investigating this rift. Oh my god.
I'd rather not get up close and personal like if it's all the same to you.
Right. Last time I did that, I frickin' died. And that's where I fought the Protectorate guys and released the people from that cage over there. And now, I guess I'm done with all the missions. Scattered throughout the tram stations in Golden Ridge, it's possible if you visited these murals, you could take the original pieces and assemble them to complete assemble the complete work on your ship. That'd be kind of cool. But I think we need to just go back to the ship. I'll stop by Fairfield quickly. See if I can get some upgrade.
All these rifts got everyone riled up, including me.
I ain't even close to hitting rock bottom yet.
Nothing.
Welcome, welcome. See ya. How can I improve your day? The ant, like they say, a bit spent to...
Nothing there.
Welcome, welcome. See anything you like?
Shock barrel, explosive rounds, charged burst, shooting multiple shots. Base damage is reduced and holding down the trigger modifies the number of shots fired. I don't really like that. Yeah, just nothing that I really care for. Maybe a shock barrel. Maybe. Yeah, I did buy it. I have a mod that I can put on this one that's already kind of all fuckled. So I'll put on the charge burst. New upgrade for Azza. Zap coils, deals shock damage and has significantly increased damage or bleed. I'm gonna go serrated. Look how terrifying it is, that blade. And then heat resistant cloth. Immunity to plasma side effects increases the effectiveness, or shock. We're coming across more and more plasma, so we're gonna go with that.
What's all this talk I'm always hearing about middle and lower management?
Well, the middle managers assign all the hard work to the lower managers. Pass that work on down.
Okay. So then we fast travel to the ship. The Incognito. Native species, that's new. It's armor, light. Sound radius from weapons is increased by 25%, decreasing to 50% with your sneak skill. You no longer take damage from burn, instead healing while burning. Interesting.
You might follow.
It's a lot coming from such a ruthless layer of death.
Tranquility Station. So I already promised it to Niles and Inez, so here we go. Oh man, they don't charge me for changing difficulty. I'm surprised with Bethesda. That's not DLC to change the difficulty.
Oh, look at that rift. It's making my skin buzz even in here.
So, swap this to here, and then we'll take... There's the Oracle. We'll favorite that. Oh yeah, I have no rounds for this. Well, you know how it be.
Good evening. On behalf of everyone in Auntie's family, I want to thank our hosts for securing the wonderfully austere venue to begin our negotiations for peace. That said, it is deeply regrettable that matters on Golden Ridge have not been resolved. But I will now
Be still,
graciously
Cadre,
allow
but
the
don't
Vicar
let this
Lord
interloper out
and
of your
fellow
sight.
shareholders the
It's
floor.
it's you, isn't it? The one Agent DeVries warned me to expect? Well, see here. If you intend to stop me, you're far too late.
Will allow us to contend with the rifts, the true threat.
She warned you about me and you still didn't lock the door? You must have a death wish.
I certainly don't wish it. Yet my health is of far less import than ensuring our mission success. I've already cleared the way for my associates into the station.
Ignore the posturing. Give him a push and I'll bet you can get DeVries' plans out of him.
You do no such thing. My willpower is stout. My
I was not
loyalty
expecting a
unshakable.
conversation
And
right out of
even if by some low
opening the
chance you
door.
could extract my knowledge, you'll never truly understand. If our deaths
I'll
buy
require
Agent
info.
DeVries and our comrades the time they need, so be it.
It'd be in your interest to waste our time with talk. Killing you will will hardly slow me.
You're mistaken if you think we'd make it easy for you. We're trained, I'd have you know, with guns and the art of fisticuffs. But it doesn't matter what you do. The rest of our team is pushing forward. Agent DeVries is right. The only way to save us from destruction is to save the Order from itself.
If you wish to save the Order, you must save all its bright minds, so stand down.
True. If we want to preserve the Order, we shouldn't kill our own. But I fear that eventually the rot of beguilement will eat us from within.
If you live, you can prevent them from being led astray. That's worth something.
Indeed, you may be right. A single weed is easier to stamp out than a meadow full of them. Fine then. I surrender. See this screen? Agent DeVries' orders for each of her strike teams are here for the taking. One team is in the next chamber, in fact. They're using the Seer's codes to gain control of the automechs and secure the station. All while Agent DeVries makes for the forum chamber to eliminate the delegates. You'll also need this. Her guards have commandeered some frightful reinforcements, and you'd do well to find the control hub to disable them before you're spotted. That's my end of the agreement upheld. If you truly intend to stop her, best be on your way now. May the numbers guide you.
Huh.
Got that intel rather easily, didn't they?
Right.
Let's have a look.
Oh, hey. Nice. Self-repairing armor. Build self-repairing armor plates that protect him from damage. These plates are destroyed after taking moderate damage, but are automatically repaired every few seconds as long as he doesn't take damage. That's cool. Or constructs a cloaking device for his armor, granting him camouflage when he drops to half health. While camouflaged, enemies will have trouble targeting Niles and his attacks deal bonus damage. Wish I would have done that, but you know. Both of them make him more survivable. Other than that, I'm not sure. I'll do that one because it's cooler. Alright, we're gonna look this way first.